Rob Lowe to be on, and yeah, I want to sidebar here. Rob Lowe is his name, and one of my dear friends saw that I actually had streamed when Rob was up on stage when we were in Albuquerque at a summit, and he was like, "Oh, Rob Lowe, I love that guy. I love him as an actor." This is Rob Lowe, not the actor, but my dear friend, and amazing brain, amazing personality, a thinker. He's a thinker. He will look at what's going on and he comes up with such great ideas. And one is, and why I am highlighting him as our service hero of day number 34, 365 Days of Awesome, is because he gives back. He does, truly. I mean, that's the name of, Giving Back is the name of his podcast. And what he is all about is he loves nonprofits. And of course, being the executive director and co-founder of a nonprofit, I love those people that love us. And his podcast is how to team oftentimes, and what the benefits are for let's see, don't see the invitation. Oh, hello, Amanda. We've got some people, more people joining us, and I'm sorry you don't see the invitation, Rob. And help me if I don't explain everything correctly, but what I want to do is highlight you as our service hero because of the work that you're doing. First of all, I was really lucky to be on the podcast with him, and he actually did some coaching with me. And I still have, I should actually show the whiteboard. In fact, maybe I'll walk over here and I'll have at least some type of a visual, since I don't get to have my dear friend, and yes, you get to see my backdrop there. There's the backdrop. My dear friend Rob, but he actually spent some time with me and coached me on sharing the Chemo Buddy story. And I actually have that on a whiteboard, and I keep it over there to remind me of keeping it. I can be wordy, and I know that. I know economy of words is something that I'm really trying to work with, and that I sometimes will go off onto a tangent and all those kind of things. And Rob, all right, sorry for the technical glitch. One of the things that he did was he was so generous with me in saying, you know, to get the message out there, and he spent time, and he listens, and he's always so I wanted to bring him on. He has the kindest smile and just such an amazing spirit about him. So, Rob, thank you for your coaching. Thank you for what you do with your podcast and team, you know, and encouraging cause marketing, encouraging and sharing why it's so important for a good business and a good nonprofit to get together and make some amazing differences out there in this world. We need people like you. We need influencers like you. We need people that are willing to get out there, meet, because I know the time investment that it takes. Oh, is he amazing students? Yes, yes. Making a huge difference. Yes. And that's what, thank you. Thank you for saying that about me, but that's what you're doing. Absolutely. Getting that message out there. So, Rob Lowe, sorry that I didn't get you on here. However, you are, you know, take some moments, and after this is over, please do put the links in there and how people can get a hold of you, because, you know, I want you, if you're watching this, I want you to get to know Rob. Rob is someone that I believe, you know, he's just celebrating his 2nd year anniversary with this podcast. So he's been, you know, he's one of the trailblazers. I didn't even know what a podcast was until not long ago. He's one of the trailblazers of this industry, and he has been making a difference. And he, you know, I met him in Albuquerque. I actually met him in San Diego and saw him and got to know him in Albuquerque. And And now I'm going to see him again in Las Vegas. And so, he's all over the place too. Someone mentioned that I show up. I do. That's what my senior advisor, Sherry Watson, always says. Just show up, Tamara. So I do. I show up. Well, so does Rob. And he's out there meeting people and making a difference. So get to know him. See why he is today's service hero. And see why he's today's service hero, and support his podcast, please, because you know what? Hey, I was on there talking about Chemo Buddies, and you'll be able to hear me, but you'll be able to hear about so many others that are making such a huge difference. So thank you for being our service hero today, Rob Lowe, and I'm going to get better at this, and please, if anybody does have any kind of technology help or, some good choices for me to look at, I need to get this figured out because, I really wanted him on here today. And possibly what we'll do is we'll do a rebroadcast once we get this figured out, Rob, if you're open, and then we can piggyback back to this day number 34, and people can really get a chance to know you. All right. Thank you. And for all of you here and that will be watching, I would like for us to go over what it is, serve another. Are really truly about service. It's in serving others and serving ourselves that we can make this place a better place. And what is someone that is running a nonprofit all about? It's service, right? Well, if each one of us do just a little bit, think about how we can change a lot of what's going on out there. We all want to see change, but we need to all get involved to make that happen. So join me in just doing a small act of kindness. Kindness equals service. A smile. Open someone's door. Do something anonymous. If you see someone having a bad day, help them. If you know of someone that's having a bad day or, possibly just received some bad news, check in on them. It doesn't have to take a long time, but it can make a big difference. All right, thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow with day number 35. Thank you, Rob Lowe. Love you all. Bye.